Equivariant networks have shown great benefit for improving sample efficiency. For example, in a position estimation task, we can use a rotationally equivariant network, which will automatically generalize to different rotations of the same input. However, a perfect top-down image is normally required in order to model the problem symmetry as transformations of the input image. Such assumption can be easily violated in the real world, where there could be a fixed background or a tilted view angle. In these cases, the transformation of the object will be different from that of the image. Such object transformation will be hard to model, and an equivariant network will not directly apply. In this work, we propose to use an equivariant network that encodes the image-wise symmetry instead to help modeling the object-wise symmetry. We call this extrinsic equivariance. To better illustrate the idea of extrinsic equivariance, we first differentiate between correct, incorrect, and extrinsic equivariance. Consider a classification task where the model needs to classify the blue and orange points in the plane. First, if we enforce reflection symmetry across the horizontal axis in the model, the transformed data and the reflection will have the same color as the original data. So the model symmetry preserves the problem symmetry, and we call it correct equivariance. Second, if we enforce rotation symmetry by pi radians, the transformed data under the rotation will have different color as the original data. So the model will be forced to generate wrong answers, and we call it incorrect equivariance. Last, if we enforce scale symmetry, the transformed data under scaling will be outside of the input distribution shown in the gray ring. So we call it extrinsic equivariance. Our hypothesis is that extrinsic equivariance can be helpful because it makes it easier for the network to generate the decision boundary. In the image space, the image-wise transform will be outside of the input distribution, and we can use an image-wise equivariant network as extrinsic equivariance to aid learning. We test our proposal in robotic manipulation, where the observation has a tilted view angle. We show that the extrinsically equivariant method in blue significantly outperforms the unconstrained baselines.